Let's grab our Bibles and let's read Isaiah 66. Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye built unto me? And where is the place of my rest? Now I want you to notice right here, it's a footstool. Take a look at your footstool. It's not round. It's flat. Alright. For all these things has my hand made, and all these things have been, saith the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. In other words, if you tremble at God's word, and you believe what God says, you're doing good. Alright, he that killeth an ox is as if he slew a man. He that sacrificed a lamb as he cut off a dog's neck. He that offereth an oblation as if he offered swine blood. He that burneth incense as if he had blessed an idol. Yea, they have chosen their own way, and their soul delighteth in their abominations. In other words, if you kill an animal that's supposed to be for God, and you kill it like you're doing something like a man or anything, he don't like none of that. I also will choose their delusion, and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spoke, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes, and choose that which I delighted not. Hear the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, and said, let the Lord be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. A voice of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, a voice of the Lord that redeemeth recompense to his enemies. Before she traveled, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she delivered of a man-child. Who hath heard such a thing? Who hath seen such a thing? Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? Or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion's travel, she brought forth her children. Shall I bring to the birth, and not cause to bring forth, saith the Lord? Shall I cause to bring forth, and shut the womb, saith thy God? Rejoice ye with Jerusalem, and be glad with her. All ye that love her, rejoice for joy with her. All ye that mourn for her, that ye may suck and be satisfied, that the breast of the consolation, that ye may milk out, and be delighted with the abundance of her glory. For thus saith the Lord, behold, I will expand peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall ye suck, ye shall be borne upon her side, and be bundled upon her knees, as one whose mother comforted. So will I comfort you, and ye shall be comforted in Jerusalem. And when you see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like a herb, and the hand of the Lord shall be known towards his servant, and his indignation towards his enemy. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with a flame of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord please with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden beyond one tree in the midst, eating swine flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. So really what he's saying here is, don't eat pig. And don't eat the mouse. You not go, if you look in, I think it's Leviticus 12. I believe. Let's go look and see if it's Leviticus 12. If I can go back here. No, let me go find it. Alright, it's in Leviticus 11 is the food laws. So, okay. Let's get back over here. And, alright, 14. And when you see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like a herb. And the hand of the Lord shall be known towards his servant, and his indignation towards his enemies. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariot like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with a flame of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. The slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden, beyond one tree in the midst, eating swine flesh and abomination, and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. And I will set a sign among them, and I will send these that escape of them unto the nations, to Tarshish, Paul and Lud, that draws the bow, to Tabal and Javan, to the isles afar off, that have not heard my fame, neither have seen my glory. They shall declare my glory among the Gentiles, and they shall bring all your brethren for an offering unto the Lord out of all nations, upon horses and in chariots and in litters and upon mules and upon swift beasts, to my holy mountain Jerusalem, saith the Lord, as the children of Israel bring an offering in a clean vessel unto the house of the Lord. And I will also take of them for priests and for Leviticus, saith the Lord. No, it's supposed to be Levites. It's separated word, and that kind of like, alright. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, saith the Lord, so shall your seed and your name remain. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me. For their worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be a hoarding unto all flesh. So, it looks like we're going to be able to go look at the people that went against God. That's what reads here. Alright. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And tomorrow, we're going to start in Jeremiah. A lot of hugs and kisses to you. Bye. How to donate to PayPal. You mash on Poor Man's Sewing. And then you come up here and you look for About, and you mash on About, and right here you hit on Donate to Poor Man's Sewing. It's people like you that help me out, and it is really appreciated. And I hope you many blessings in this hard times that we are fixing to go through. A lot of hugs and kisses to you.